Hey everybody, and welcome to Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires. I am the Outlier, and welcome to a new weekend series. Dynasty Warriors 6 is one of my favorite. I'm just going to go into like one of these menus just so that it doesn't go into just so that it doesn't go into the preview mode where all the loud stuff takes over. But this is one of my, if not my favorite Dynasty Warriors games. I had a Dynasty Warrior game, I believe, on PlayStation 2. And then when the PlayStation 3 crossed over, I always liked Dynasty Warriors. But then when PlayStation 3 came, they had Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires that came out. I never played Empires or their Empire series. I just played the regular Dynasty Warriors. So I came over, I played this one, and instantly fell in love with it. Now, for anyone who's played Dynasty Warriors series, it is all about conquering lands, conquering individual sections of the map, defending your territory from other people encroaching on it. It's a real strategy game, but it's an action game because you can command a character to go in and fight. So you as an individual can command a character to go in, fight, and actively take over kingdoms. As a matter of fact, that's how you take over territories in this game. You take command of a person, you go out on the battlefield, you lead your people to victory, and then that territory and all of its resources become yours. And so what we're going to be doing in this new weekend series, we're going to take over all of China. So each episode will be trying to take over new places. That's why I put it on the weekend series, so they can be a bit longer, because some of these battles that you wage actually take like 25 to 30 minutes, to bounce from one area to the next and win your conflict, to win everything that goes on, to win everything from that particular area. So we are just going to jump in, and I can't explain everything all right here, so I'll try to explain it the best I can as I go. This is my new PlayStation. On my old PlayStation, I had, we don't need custom characters. Bonuses. I received, oh, well then. Like all these, keep previous weapons, keep previous horses. Like that's the best thing that you can do off this list, is keep your previous horses. I want the horse with the red hair saddle because that's the fastest horse that you can get. And the maps are big. When I say big, they are ridiculously huge, where it could take you some time to get from one side of the field to the other, depending on where you're going. I used to be very, very well versed in so you can do the Yellow Turban Rebellion, the Battle of Guandu, the Battle of Chibi, Three Kingdoms, Another Land in Chaos, or the Yellow Turban Rebellion. The one I usually go with is the Yellow Turban Rebellion, since that has so many people and so many different personalities going to war, and it's just the funnest, and it's easier to conquer individual areas before they gather strength. So we will go, and like all the people that you see here, that's how they look on the field, which is very exciting. And you don't want, I tend not to want somebody plain looking. I want somebody who looks like they have character. And somebody who has Musu, rulers, and vagrants. So yeah, I want like the top people. Dan Wei, Zhao Dun. I played the game with Zhao Dun before. I played the game with only a few people. Zhang He. I played with Zhang He before. I played with Gan Ning. Gan Ning is one of my favorite characters to play with. I really like him. I played with Lu Meng before. I think like one of them, my most recent ones before my PlayStation died, was Lu Meng. think I've beaten this like 2 or 3 times. Sun Quan. Oh man, there's a lot of people. Tai Shi Si is one that I really want on my team. Like that's him and Lu Bu. Lu Bu tends to do fairly well. I played with Pang Tong before and then I gave him up. I played with her. She has a bow and arrow. See, there's Lu Bu. Lu Bu is a freaking beast. Even though historically they say that I'm gonna play with Ganing, just because I played with him before and I don't want to waste everybody's time. But these are actual historical characters that they put in these games. It's actually a very educational game. I really like it. I had a foreign exchange student when I was in college who came from China, and I talked to him about these different characters, and he gave us the real history on them, which was very cool. But they say that Lu Bu, let me see if I can, no, it wasn't Xiao Qiao, it was Jiao Chen. Lu Bu and I think it was, yeah, Diao Chen have a romantic relationship with Diao Chen, but historically I don't think they lived in the same time period. It's just a romantic thing that they did for this game, which is interesting because depending on who you have on your team, you can have people that get into relationships, and you'll see it as you conquer different territories. Very cool. So this video game has layers to it, and you can feasibly beat this game and get trophies for beating this game with everybody on that list. I don't know why you would want to, but you can. So the first thing that I would do is I take time, I look at the map, I see who has what and where is the best place to strike. Usually what you want to do in these kind of games, is get some territory that's over in the corners and then patch that territory in and gradually work your way away from there so that you have back territory, and then like move your head kingdom to the very back so that if they do take over a piece of your land, you can go ahead and still have your main kingdom so they don't take over all of your territory. So let's see, info, skills. Oh yeah, you have skill trees in this game, but that's meaningless for me. I only have myself. I can have a whole bunch of troops. Every time you win in an area, you get your pick of troops that are available. Now, normally you'll want to take a whole bunch of Mushu officers, the head people, like my guy, like Lu Bu, like Jiao Chen, to be generals in your army. They tend not to sabotage you. And they tend to be really strong when they go out in battle. But sometimes you'll want to take, other secretaries and smaller vagrants, because it's the whole, if you have too many stars on the team, then the team can't function kind of theory. So, and you can go ahead and save in between every single thing that you do. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to save it now before we begin, because this is going to be quite the lengthy campaign, which is fine with me. Lengthy half-an-hour campaigns, I am about it. So, let's see, you can change the outfit and all that other kind of stuff. So, the only thing, you can move to different territories. Just be careful where you move to. But if it's just me, I tend to just be a mercenary and like do these battles, since only I am here. You go down, you do assignments, I think until you see, hey, you have a half an hour to do this. Look at the conditions. defeat all bandits. Villagers are defeat when the villagers are completely wiped out. So those are the places that you want to protect, and the map will let you know what's going on. You take a look, you see where you are, you see where the other guy is, you see these villagers that you protect, and Dong Chang is the person who's trying to defend in that area. So, enough said, let's do this. And I think he's like background music. Rules must pay their officers a salary at the beginning of every month. Check incoming expenses. If you're winning, you normally don't have to worry about that. No, I've never worried about that.
Hey! Hey! Over here!
Wait a minute. System. Shoot. Conditions. Ah, dang it. Oh yeah, and the battle log says what you've done. So I think this is one of those games where the x-axis and the y-axis are flipped, but there's nothing you can do about it. They force you to be.
Gotcha.
Alright, so. Defeat the bandits. Where are the bandits? Okay, so he has 2 short swords, or 2 short blades. I enjoy this. Yeah, I gotta reverse the axes when I get back to the main menu, and then save that because it gets really wonky, and then I don't know when and how to turn.
Who is that oaf on the battlefield?
This oaf is me! And the name of this game is killing large numbers of enemies. There is a way to recover, but I forgot what it was in this game. Yeah, and like what you want to do.
Hungry. I'll be back after I get something to eat.
You've got no chance against me.
What I like to do, and the thing that I really enjoy about this game
For such beauty to
is
wither and die here.
the
You've got
killing
no chance against me.
of like tons of enemies. Yep. So like this is their base. This is where they're running back to. What you need to do is find their base, find where they're running back into, and go in and take that mother over. So it's like,
This is it,
hey,
boys. This is the prey we've been waiting for. Get him! Help!
and this is a mission, like that's what you would do if you were,
Hurry!
yep, this is what you do in a normal battle.
Help! Hurry!
I don't know where the other bandit is, but it seems like this place has been cleared out. So,
Time to get crazy.
oh no, that's my wushu. Oh wait, okay, here we go. I can run up here. I've taken over that base, so that base should be somewhere near under my control. There we go. Now, here's another bandit leader. And I want to increase what I have in my coffers by doing these smaller missions. They give you different items.
Help! Hurry!
So it's like, once the bandits are killed, the villagers' peace has been restored, I can move on. I wish I had dash. Dash or a horse. Like when you're on the field of battle like I am, it helps to have a horse because you literally have to get on foot over to where it is. And it's like, oh man. But it's not that, this map is not that bad. You have some maps that are just absolutely vicious when it comes to like space and room.
These guys are tough. Let's get out of here.
Yep. Bandit
Stop
leader
and
Zoe.
face me if you dare.
Yeah. I think I've
Help! Hurry!
I know. What? We've been wiped out by the bandit attack. See, and that's the thing that sucks, because you'll be on the other side of the map and something will be going on at one of your bases, you know, further out. And it's like, dude, really? Was that him? Yeah. I like this dude. Yeah, I like him. I want him on my team. And that's another thing, like, I don't know which one is the one to get me up quick. But there is one where there's a button that you can press that makes you like bounce right straight back up. Yeah. When you have Wushu, you want to use it. And when they do theirs, you want to get the heck out of the way. Oh, but yeah, if you're fighting an enemy commander or an enemy squadron or battalion,
I must withdraw. You've got no chance against me.
yeah, all bands defeated, baby.
Thank you. Thank you. Please take this token of our gratitude.
Oh yeah, receive treasure and gratitude. Yep.
Right on. Now let's go home.
Guy Nang, he's such a badass. I love him. I love fighting with him. He's so cool. And then yeah, you get gold, you get items after you win battle. You have perfected warriors art. From now on, your attack strength will be slightly higher during invasions. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Now, you don't want to wait too long to start invading. Because then somebody is actually going to start taking over the map. It's going to be that much harder to retake those areas. Like I've done it where I went into battle and I did all the side stuff, and it was like, yeah, I got it. And then like half the map was orange. And it was such an uphill battle to get the rest of that map to be the other color. It's like, oh man. But okay. So then after you do this, you spend your tokens, you do whatever you want to do for that particular turn, and then you go ahead and you end your turn. And the next month happens, and you hope that the map stays the same from month to month. See, take service. So what you could do, you could swear fealty to one of the leaders in the area, wherever you're at, or you can take power and you can invade. Tutorial music. Let me see something. No, let me save it first. System, because I want to see if I can change the axes, because that it really messes with my perception when the controls don't move the way I want them to. And I consider it inverted. Like when I press left on my left stick, I expect the camera to turn left like I'm turning my head. When I press right, turn right. Not the helicopter. Wait, no, that's not what I... System, main menu. That's what I want to do. Yes. When I turn left, I expect it to turn left. When I turn right, I expect it to turn right. When I look up and down, I expect it to look up and down. See? Control. First player control. Camera. Inverse. Camera. Inverse. Vibration on. Cool. Cool. And actually, I want to save that. And that'll just help me move faster and be faster. And that's what I do in all my games. If you haven't seen me fix it in the middle of a game, then continue. And we pick up right from where we left off. If you haven't seen me do it, you're seeing me do it now. So I think we have time. I'll go ahead and, for the sake of what I'm doing now, I'm going to, you go in battle, you do an assignment, you can go and be a mercenary. Excuse me. And I'm going to seize power.
We can't take living like this anymore. We beg of you, please overthrow our ruler.
Of course.
Perfect. I never really got along with that one anyway. I'll do it.
You have risen up to the challenge the ruler of Changsha. I only have me. I'm a mercenary, so yes, confirmed. Thank you. Think it will be okay. It looks imposing. Yeah, and you can level up your weapon. Explanation is R2. Yeah, temporarily avoid being stunned by most enemy attacks. So yeah, you know. D's with the D's, man. I can't level that up just yet. And I don't have anything on my ability tree. So let's do the dang thing. Let's get started. Officer mode. Goal of an officer is to aid his liege in unifying the land, raise your rank by completing assignments and mercenary missions. Soon you'll be able to expand your territory by invading and conquering other regions. Once all regions are under your control, the whole of China will be in the palm of your hand. Yeah, that's the point.
We're gonna have to give them everything we've
There
got.
we go.
You call that an army? We'll show them what a real army looks like.
Oh, okay. See, I see him. The white dots, the big white dots are the ones that are moving. Those are the main dudes. Those are the ones you want to just hop right in and take out.
I'll crush you.
And he's not like a main whooshy warrior. Got him. Yes, you do get into clashes and exchanges, and it is... Give it to me.
Like me? Then bring it on.
And it's easy to die. It's very easy to die in this game. It's so easy to die in this game. Yep, and this is what you want. And you want to take out the lieutenants first. Well, if you can help it, take out the other generals' lieutenants. Because they will be the one causing you the most grief. And if you can defeat these guys before they can run away, do it.
I better withdraw.
Yeah.
You've got no chance against me.
Because they will run, and it will be bad for you if they get away, because that way...
Let this battle get the best of me.
Yeah, see?
I must withdraw.
Is that a horse? No.
No chance against me.
Alright, so now it's like, great, I've won the battle. What do I need to do? I need to go back into my fortress, because I am hurting. I am severely hurting. And pick up that piece of meat. Life restore 400, that's what I'm talking about. So now, where do I go? I need to go up to this dot up in this blue one because he's fighting somewhere near a camp that I have walled off, which is good. And early on, when you have battles like this, it's going to be in your best interest to clear out all the little small pockets of enemies you have before moving forward. So it's like, okay, I secured that, right? He's in here. No, you guys aren't. Where is he? You have somebody here. Like, if you kill the lieutenants, the other soldiers will back off. They will back off quick, fast, and in a hurry. So, okay. There we go. One lieutenant down. And the lieutenant will be leading like a garrison of people. So they'll back off, they'll retreat, and you won't have to worry about this. But there is somebody worse here. Where is that worst person? Oh, I know where they're at. It's... Oh, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, they are outside. They're outside, right? They're outside. No. Okay, I guess they were inside. That's really weird. Oh well. Alright, so I guess they're inside here. Oh, okay, there's another lieutenant. I was trying to figure out where they were at.
Fight me now for glory.
Oh good, he's here. About time you saw me. I'm just gonna kill you, Lieutenant. There we go. So where you at?
Troops, I order you to attack.
Where you at, Miggity Man? Oh,
All right,
you're up
let's
there.
try this again.
I thought you was here.
No more sitting around. It's time to fight.
I know. It sucks. It's hard. When you don't have any generals, it's hard to take over land. But you just gotta keep slashing. Come on. You gotta go down. Yeah, there we go.
I shall have my revenge.
You've got no chance against me.
That's fine. I defeated them, so that's all that I care about. So I defeated them, so they are out of there. I've ran them out. I wish I had a horse. A horse would be nice, or the dash. And now it's like, oh, I just cleared that out. Now I have to bounce back here. And they're doing well. Let me not sugarcoat what they're trying to do. They're doing well, and they're playing this smart. By continuously coming back to invade my place. They're keeping me busy. Okay. But I gotta, if I can just keep killing this guy, if I can kill this guy 3 times, he won't come back. And he'll be up for grabs after I win this.
You've got no chance against me.
Yeah, if I can stay on his back, if I can just stay on, I see, and I lose him. I lose him in the fray. Yep. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he's fled. Great. All right, so now. It's like, yeah, you're there, but I don't have to worry about you right now. I've defeated those 2 twice. I need my kingdom for a horse. And once you see what I'm talking about as far as, you know, my kingdom for a horse, then you'll understand a bit better. If I can get this lieutenant down and make this base mine, I can ride out on other places. And the goal when you come into another enemy's fortress is to try and take that the number of guards in the base down to like 0. If you can do that, then you'll take over the base, and that'll be like one less thing you have to worry about. The morale of your people will be that much higher. And taking out a lieutenant is like taking out 10 guards, which is cool. And it gets a bit, monotonous to do the same thing over and over again. But that's part of the appeal. It's like, my chain is like going up exponentially. And this gets easier once you start leveling your weapon up and everything else. Like, it's hard to get started. Especially as a mercenary, it's very difficult to, come in and be like, oh, I'm just going to take over everything. That just really doesn't happen. If I get like 1 more lieutenant, like 5 more people, I'll be good for this base. See how crazy that sounds? Like, for this one base. There we go. And I leveled up. Alright, so now I can leave because 200 some odd of my soldiers have spawned, and there's another boss, well, not boss, but
let's try this again.
Another head dude on his way. Like, oh god. There's so many people here. There's so many people here. Come on. Just die. Come on, just die. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And now, let me see. Woo, and now you move forward. Now you take everything, you're like, alright, I've done this. time to roll out. And where's the other enemy's base? Battleground. Okay, so they're up there. Okay. And you don't, you tend not to want to spend too much time taking out like foot soldiers, unless there are just hordes of them.
Bring it on!
Yep. 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 I tend to want to focus on him. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep, there we go. Oh, no! I was defeated. But yeah, that's the very reason why you would want to go ahead and go into like battle and do most of, if not all of your mercenary missions, so that you can just go ahead and you'll get more missions as stuff goes on. But just to go ahead, get more missions, level yourself up, and be ready to go for when you actually do want to do a hostile takeover. So, all right, I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm probably gonna reload it to right at my last save, so I can go ahead. I'll do a couple more missions in the background, and then I'll show you the other missions as we get to them later, because they're pretty much like phase 1 of this mission, phase 2 of bandits, phase 3 of bandits, and then you've done the bandits and you get something for it. So I'll probably do a couple more moves of that, and then come back and we'll take over more of China. So thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks for sharing time with me. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it and showing it to you. It's the weekend. Go out, have fun, eat good food, drink good drink, be in good company, and most of all, have fun. And I'm the Outlier, and I will see you all in the next video.